Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home. Merry Christmas. Today is one of my days off and I have just been loving my time at home. So many of you have been so sweet to ask me how my new job is going, and it's going very, very well and I'm so grateful for it. And one of the interesting parts of having this job is that on the days where I'm home and I'm off, they just mean so much more to me, even more than they did before, to just dive in and love on my family, love on my house, just spruce it up and be creative. It's just the best. So I have had a very fun morning because it snowed and it's so beautiful. I went on a snow walk earlier this morning and I made sure to take some pictures and do some little clips here and there where there wasn't too many cars and show you how pretty it is. Oh my goodness, it was so beautiful that I actually found myself like having a hard time processing all the beauty that was around me, like just taking it in and taking the time to like soak it in, because not every December has snow like this that's like perfectly crunchy and sits so pretty and sparkly. So it's been a gorgeous morning, and now I'm gonna take some time and do some Christmas prep type stuff. I want to bring you along for this part of my day, and you can just join in and hopefully have me accompany you along some of your Christmas prep, and we can just spend some time together. So let's get to it. One of the things I want to work on today are our teacher gifts. So I kind of wanted to do something special this year. And I started making this honey butter. It's a very simple concept and recipe. You combine butter and you whip it up, and then you add in some honey to flavor it. And this is from the Soup Night Slapdashery Cookbook by Rebecca Merkel. I've shared this in other videos, but I use a lot of her recipes. And this one, when my husband bakes bread, I make honey butter, and his coworkers will say, "Did you bring the butter?" So it's kind of neat how people are like, "Oh, did you bring the butter?" So it's become a thing, and I thought, why not do it for gifts? So I picked up this Irish butter. This is from Costco, and it's a little bit nicer of a butter than their Kirkland brand. So I picked up a couple packages, and I'm honestly not sure how far this will go once it's whipped and I've added some honey to it. Again, I got the honey at Costco, but I found these adorable jars on Amazon and thought those would be cute and just the right amount for the teachers to use for their Christmas breakfast, or, you know, just to have on hand for their holidays. So this is the box of jars. And I didn't realize when I bought this, but they came with plastic lids too, if you wanted. I think I would rather use the metallic ones. While this butter comes to room temperature, it's still pretty cold. I'm going to wash these and just make sure they're nice and clean. And then I will use my new KitchenAid mixer to whip this up and then add the honey. So this mixer was a surprise birthday gift from my husband to me, and I love it. He knows how much I love this blue color and a sort of vintage look. And my other KitchenAid I'd had for 10 years, it was starting to show its age a bit, but it also was the smaller one. This is bigger, so I can do more, cook more bread, you know, make more robust serving sizes, which really help on holidays and things. So I keep the attachments for my KitchenAid right up here on top. I have all my dishes available right now because I have my Christmas dishes out. But because we host so much more this time of year, I like to keep them all out. It's very nice to have enough pretty plates for everyone who comes over. So in this bowl is where I keep my KitchenAid attachments. Okay. And I want this one. I still just can't get over how pretty it looks outside. This is my view while I'm doing all this. I did not realize that this set of jars came with little labels and a chalk marker. That's kind of fun. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but you know, I can always save them for something else. But I'll go ahead and link to these jars because I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not going to use the plastic lids, but I will save a few of them for lunch packing because I think these will fit some of my mason jars. And that'll be nice for like when you want to take overnight oats or some leftover soup for lunch. And then I'll see if any of my friends want the other ones. But this is how you know that you are an adult, is you look at a box and you go, oh, that's really cool, I might keep that. That's how I feel about this separator. Might be nice for putting away Christmas ornaments. And then all of these little bubble wrap bags that the jars came in, I'm gonna keep for packing ornaments. I mean, that's how you know you've reached true adult status, when you get excited about bubble wrap bags, right? To kind of spiff up the jars when they're all full of the honey butter, I have a couple ideas. I got these at Dollar Tree, and I love the faux berry, but I noticed they got a little beat up in storage because I picked these up back in October. This ribbon I got in an estate sale, and I have, I think, 5 rolls altogether. I bought these in bulk back in 2019. It was before COVID, and the consignment sale that I used to do every spring and fall used these. And then we moved, and the sale that's here in Idaho where we live doesn't use this kind. And so I'm all prepared for a consignment sale that I no longer participate in. But they make really good gift bag tags. So I thought if I wrote the teacher's name pretty on here and then flipped it over and wrote honey butter, love, you know, our family. So because I have very helpful children, I made sure to put please don't throw away, and then put the little things in there. And I'll tuck this near my Christmas bins in the garage. And then I decided these are the colors of the lids that the jars came with that I'll keep for lunch packing. And the other colors I'm going to see if friends want. I have a lot of friends who use mason jars, so I'll pass those on. And I'm going to just go ahead and throw these in a bin for now and take this to the garage. So I tested one of those lids just to make sure they would fit on the little ball jars that I have, and they do. So that'll be a nice lunch packing option. I think my kids will really appreciate that too when they want to take oatmeal or something. Happy accident that that came with these cute jars. So I've got them here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the lids out and just hand dry them. Okay, so I've got the jars and everything clean and ready to go, and my butter is still pretty cold. I think it's just a cold day. So I think I'm going to turn the light over my oven on and move all the butter over there and just hope that will speed it up a little bit. And I'll just tend to a few other Christmas things while I wait. I also threw all those remaining lids in a bag here, and when I get a chance to connect with my friend to see if she wants these, I will pass them on. Okay, time to switch the laundry again. I'm doing sheets and blankets right now, and then I have kids' clothes to switch into the dryer, so I'll do that next. I opened the window in my bedroom to let some fresh air in while I change the sheets, and you can hear the little pitter-patter of the snow starting to melt off the roof. It's really cold, but it's refreshing. These are so deliciously warm. I washed these because these are our like couch snuggle blankets, and I kind of like freshening them up after the week because we tend to snuggle up on the couch and do homework, read, watch Christmas movies, that sort of thing, a little bit more this time of year. So these are the most loved couch blankets, and they're now fresh. So I'm going to add these back to our sort of family room couch. Okay, so this is totally making me want to sit down and read a little something. It's so cozy, and then with the snow outside, it's so sweet. Let me go grab something real quick. Okay, we'll sit down and look at something together and enjoy this warm blanket in the snow outside. So this is an Ideals magazine that I picked up at a garage sale this summer, and it's the Traditions of Christmas, and it's hard-covered. And look at that beautiful image with the poinsettias. Oh, this is pretty. They always incorporate such beautiful artwork into their magazines. So it's edited by Nancy J. Skarmies. So pretty. Table of contents. Even the table of contents has this pretty border, kind of like what Jan Brett does with hers. But I'm seeing it says copyright 1997. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed, and all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. Luke 2:1-3. Oh, neat. Pieter Bruegel, the Younger. Beautiful. A Dutch peasant village. Love it. Oh, look at this one. Oh, that's a really pretty painting. Let's see, who did this one? The Angel Appearing to the Shepherds, Leandro Bassano. Sorry, it doesn't want to focus. Wow. 15 and 1600s is when this artist was alive. It's gorgeous. You don't often see a female portrayed as one of the shepherds. But in the Bible, Rachel, the one who marries Jacob, was a shepherdess. So I like that. That's neat. Let's see. So it says, "But thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me, that is to be ruler in Israel, whose going forths have been from old, from everlasting." That's Micah 5:2. I love that. I've definitely seen this painting before. This is an Anton Becker painting, Passage to Bethlehem. Oh, I don't know if I've seen this one though. So this is a painting called Adorazione del Bambino, Antonio Allegri Correggio, or probably Correggio. And that's another 14 to 1500s painting. And in between all these paintings, there's these beautiful stories, like this one's Bethlehem, The Peaceful Night. This is the Adoration of the Shepherds. I think I've seen this painting before. Peter Paul Rubens. Oh, that's a sweet image. Gerrit von Hurst. Oh, that's sweet. And their faces. The joy. Oh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I've seen this one before. I think this is a really famous one. Flight to Egypt. Julius Shore von Carisfield painted this one. Ooh, pretty. Oh, I like this one too. And they have Good King Wenceslas next to it, and then Christmas is coming. The geese are getting fat. Pleased to put a penny in the old man's head. Well, I grew up listening to John Denver and the Muppets, and they have a funny version of that on that album. Oh, look at this one. Oh, I love that one with the Christmas tree. So this one is painted by Albert Chevalier Taylor in the 1800s. Oh, I love it. It's a pretty picture. A day for celebration and contemplation. Oh, that's pretty. I've seen that before. That's Yosemite, yeah. That's beautiful. John Charles Maggs. Never heard of him. These magazines always like expose me to new artists that I've never heard of, which I really appreciate. Let's see, so this is American Homestead Winter Courier and Knives. Oh, we all know that one, don't we? Oh, so sweet. Winter image for the month of December 1841. So cute. Look at her little dress. Oh, so cute. Okay. And look at that. They're playing in the snow. Cornelius Kimmel from the 1800s. And I'll make this the last one. Let every hall have boughs of green, with berries growing in between, in the week when Christmas comes. That's a quote from Eleanor Fergion. So pretty. This is a photograph from Germany, is what it says. Beautiful. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little reading break. I could spend hours with these, and I actually hope to spend hours with these once Christmas break hits, but I hope you enjoyed that little peek into the traditions of Christmas. Okay, so I'm still not quite happy with the temperature of the butter. It's still a little too cold. So I did some research online and discovered that there's a tip where you can heat up like a cup or a bowl with hot water and then dry the bowl off, and with the heat of that bowl place it over your butter, and that will help soften it in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna try that because I do really want to be efficient with my day off and get this done. So I'm gonna try it and we'll test and see if that tip works. All right, I've got my bowl on there. It's still warm, and I'm gonna keep the light above the stove on, and hopefully that butter can soften up so we can make our delicious honey butter and get that done today. So while I let that butter sit for a few more minutes, I have a few spots where a child fell into the tree or threw a ball at the tree that just need a little love and tucking. And you can tell the child tried to fix where the ornaments went. And so I'm just going to kind of tidy up my tree a bit. By the way, many of you got it right when I asked you what Clive's theme was for his ornaments. It is the Chronicles of Narnia. That's his theme. So he has a beaver as well for the beavers. Isn't that the cutest? And he also has a train, but I put that on a shelf. And here's the train for Clive. All right. Moment of truth. We're going to see how this went down. I'm going to say that's a little better. I'm going to say that's doable. So hey, I'm going to say that's a good hack if you need to do that for Christmas baking. Okay, so here's what my butter's looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a cup of honey and go from there. The recipe says to taste, so I do that. I literally go by taste to see if it's sweet enough. Okay, so I have finished a couple jars to kind of show you. And it's not perfect in there. I was trying to get all those little air bubbles out, but this is the little, what's it called? Berry garland. And then this is the tartan ribbon. And then I have these, and I feel like the tartan ribbon is easier to attach the little tag to. So I think I'm going to go with the tartan ribbon, even though this is cute too. I can find other uses for this for sure. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today. It was really fun to bring you along with me and sort of share this lovely time of Christmas preparation. I do wish you a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Thank you so very much for being with me in the year 2022. I'll be sure to link to my Christmas home decor tour at the end of the video. If you missed that, I hope you'll go watch that next. You guys take care, and I'll be back with more in the new year. Bye!